welcome back. I'm Jane, I love to garden. Look, my purple lilac is about to bloom. Remember, we did some tip layering on this. Remember, tip layering is where you take a bottom branch, you score underneath it, you put it down, you bury it, you put a rock or something heavy on top of the branch, and it roots on its own. This one has been rooting for probably about 2 years because I kind of forgot about it. But look, it's time. We are in mid-April. I think we can finally dig this thing up. So here's where the branch is. Oh, I might have two. I don't know if that's a sucker. Ooh, we might be able to dig that one up too. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. You saw earlier that there was a branch in there. Right there. Can you see that branch? That's where we're going to cut it away from the mother plant in just a minute. So I'm going to take my shovel and I'm going to dig it. And we finally can get under it. It's been so frozen right here. I haven't been able to dig. There it goes. So if you'll remember, let's look at these roots. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. So if you'll remember, this branch is coming off the mother plant. Look at that. Can you see it? We're gonna go way under. I'm gonna take some soil off so you can actually see what's happening here. It's pretty cool. And then we'll have to clip it away from the mother in a minute. Look. See where it did its own roots all along? Can you see this? Oh, I ripped that one. That's okay. Look. See all these roots? This is where it did its own roots and made its own plant. So this plant right here, from up here, this is ready to be cut off from the main mother plant. Because mother knows best, right? So I'm going to either clip it. I might take my shovel. It doesn't need the nutrients from the mother plant anymore. It's its own plant. And I'm going to take it and put it over by the moss cow lilac over there so it makes a good arch with both lilacs. So let's dig it up. So I'm going to go like this and just cut it right off the mother plant. Did it come off yet? Oh, look at that. Ah, can you see that? I have a whole new plant. This is called tip layering. It works. Leave me a comment on what you have tip layered that works. This is not a sucker. A sucker is when the plant sends off its own plant. This is tip layering, where I took the branch and did this. And see how all these roots came underneath? And then it started making its own plant. Isn't that cool? I love it. Okay, we're gonna go transplant it and put it in its new spot and water it in.
Could you cut it here and make two plants?
You could if you wanted.
So tell them.
So my husband just brought it to my attention that this is enough to make two plants if you wanted. I don't know if I'm going to. I might. I mean, it's good enough it could be its own plant right there. Maybe. Look at how many roots it has. It would be do fine. This is a common purple lilac. If it has any other name, I'm not sure, but it is purple and it is beautiful. So I'm gonna go dig a hole. Come along with me. We're gonna put it in its spot. We're gonna water it in. So we are mid-April in Utah. You guys see my mountains? I love my mountains where I live. Sometimes our Aprils are extremely dry. So I've got any new transplant, you need to make sure you have enough water on this if you have any new transplant. All right, let's go make a hole. I'm so excited. Okay, I have my new plant that came off the lilac that was back by the food forest. This is gonna go in a hole right here. We're gonna dig it, and it's going to be nice and beautiful in this big spot over here. And then if you look just a little bit behind me over here, to that lilac, we're going to make a really beautiful archway between these two lilacs. So I'll have a little bit of a bed, maybe a little 2x2 planter, and then a big cattle panel that goes over the top and hits to the other little 2x2. So it's going to be a beautiful entrance right here, and two gorgeous spring lilacs. Okay, so let's get to work. If you look down here, I've got a lot of cardboard. This is called sheet mulching. It's where you put the cardboard down and then you put a whole bunch of wood chips down. And what it does is it builds amazing soil, helps with the weeds, helps with water retention, because I live in a desert. So I always do lots of cardboard everywhere. So let me dig this out just a little bit more right here. And I get to put my new plant in. That plant cost me nothing because I took it off the other mother plant. All right, here's this beautiful lilac. It's gonna go straight in there. Look at those beautiful roots. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. So one thing is putting water in the hole first, but I can't even get my hose over here yet. One thing is, if you fill the hole with water first, it's really nice because it helps the roots, but I think we'll be okay. I'm going to try to get the hose to get this far over because we're in April, not quite ready for the hose. So we're just gonna bury it with this beautiful broken down wood chips and some more of the native soil-ish, kind of. And we'll take some of this over here. All right, well, let me go get some water and water in my new plant. I am so excited. All right, just have fun with it. Bye. So what we do is we put all the cardboard down and then we bury it with even more wood chips. So I got another chip drop. So this whole section here is going to be buried. It's not going to look like this. This is all going to be buried. So let me show you one more thing that you need to make sure when you transplant. You want to pull the bush up high enough, but you want to kind of step around it and make sure you get all that soil settled around it. And then I'm going to go water quite a bit. I'm going to fill this hole several times today, maybe 3 times today. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to keep burying it until it settles, push it down. And then I'm going to water this every other day, maybe every 3 days is fine, until I feel like the roots have really been saturated for about a month. And then it won't be, and then I don't have to water as often. But the first season, you want to keep watering. It's not established until about the second season. So have fun with it. Go try tip layering. Bye.